There were soft clouds in the sky. Grandma brought a chair and sat outside. Mom and Dad watched from the window. Harry picked up Tommy's ball and threw it hard. Tommy, fetch! Tommy barked happily and ran after it, bringing the ball right back. Harry burst out laughing. Then he said, "Now I'm going to run and you try to catch me." And the two of them ran all around the garden. Lily sat under a tree watching them, as if saying, "Wow, this looks like so much fun." Harry felt like everything had changed.
So nice.
The breeze was playing with his hair. Birds were chirping. The smell of someone cooking dinner wafted from a nearby house. He didn't even realize how much time had passed. A little while later, click, the lights came back on. Mom called from the window, "Harry, do you want your tablet now?"
No, I'm playing.
Harry smiled and said, "No, Mom, not right now. I'm having so much fun playing with Tommy and Lily. Let me play a bit more." Mom and Dad looked at each other and smiled with joy. Grandma called out, "Come on in, dear. Wash your hands and face. I made hot, fresh snacks for you." Harry
Snacks
ran
are ready,
inside.
Harry.
His face
Yay,
was
I'm
glowing
coming.
with happiness.
At dinner that night, Harry said, "Dad, I had so much fun today. Running with Tommy, watching Lily, everything felt so good." Dad lovingly put his hand on Harry's head. "See, son, that's where real happiness is." Grandpa said, "Harry, remember this. Good habits make us strong, and bad habits slowly make us weak. Screens aren't bad, but we need to use them carefully and in moderation." Harry nodded seriously. Grandma added, "And yes, dear, we all need you. Tommy needs you, Lily needs you, and so do we. When you play, when you laugh, the whole house lights up with joy." Harry's eyes sparkled. He understood just how precious he was to everyone. The next morning, Harry woke up early. He took out a piece of paper and a pen and sat at his desk to write something. Mom asked, "What are you writing, sweetie?" Harry smiled and said, "Mom, I'm making a new rule for myself." He wrote on the paper, "Harry's daily rule. 1. Homework first. 2. Then play outside with Tommy and Lily. 3. Spend time with family. And finally, just a little screen time, no more than 30
My
minutes."
New rules. What are
He
you
stuck
writing?
that paper
My
on
new
his bedroom
rules.
wall. Dad saw it and said proudly, "Wow, my boy, now that's the right way to think." Grandpa lovingly patted his cheek. "Well done, Harry, really growing up now." From that day on, Harshil, Harry, truly started following his rule. Every day after school, he'd finish his homework first. Then he'd go outside to the garden. He'd run with throw the ball, pick up Lily, things, stories with Grandma, plants and Yes, he still used tablet, but only for a little while, just as much as he needed. Tommy and Lily became happier than ever before. Their eyes sparkled with joy. Mom and Dad felt so proud of their son. And Grandma and Grandpa, they would smile and say, "Our Harry is truly becoming such a thoughtful and wonderful child." One night, before bed, Harry asked Grandma, "Grandma, did I do the right thing?" Grandma hugged him tight and said, "Absolutely, dear. What you did is a very big thing. You understood yourself. You changed yourself. That's the greatest strength of all." Harry smiled and closed his eyes. And that night he dreamed. He was playing in the garden, Tommy and Lily were with him, and his whole family was smiling. So, friends, Harshil, Harry, had learned that 1. Less screen time, more play and family, that's the path to happiness. 2.
Good habits are the real superpower. 3. Time spent with family and friends is the most precious gift. And Harry's small lesson became a big treasure for his
I
whole
understand the
life.
importance of life and
Remember,
happiness is
you can
beyond
all
screen time.
create good habits just like Harry did. It just takes a little understanding and a little change.
Harshil saw a bird that couldn't
Oh
fly.
no, you can't fly?
He gave it
Here,
water and
drink
waited.
some water.
Next day, it flew away
The bird came back
and came back with a friend.
with a friend.
Forgotten
Let me
thank
help
you.
you.
Nana helped Harshil tie his shoes. He ran away without saying thank you. Then he stopped, smiled, and went back.
Everyone was walking fast. One boy struggled to keep up. "Let's go," someone said. But Harshil stopped. "Wait, we go together." They slowed down and walked as one. Because no one should hide.
He was scared, but chose truth and got something better. He sat alone every day until one child joined and made him smile. His books fell. No one helped until one girl stopped and changed everything. He was always last, every time, but never stopped. And one day, he did it. She felt invisible. No one noticed until one moment changed everything. At lunch, his friend had nothing to eat. "Oh, I forgot my lunch," he said softly. Harshil looked at his own food, then smiled. "We'll share," he said. They both ate together, laughing. Because sharing doesn't make things less, it makes them enough.
Rain started pouring suddenly. One boy stood without an umbrella. Harshil looked, then moved closer. "Come, we'll share," he said. They walked smiling. The next day, the boy came prepared with 2 umbrellas. Because kindness always comes back.
The bus was full, no seats left. An old woman stood, holding the rail. Harshil looked around, then stood up. "Please sit here," he said. She smiled with grateful eyes. And in that moment, something felt right. Because respect is shown in small actions. He broke the doll, and no one saw. For a moment, he thought of hiding it. But something didn't feel right. "I broke it. I'm sorry," he said. His sister smiled instead of getting angry. Because telling the truth may feel hard, but it always makes things better. Harshil wanted new shoes. His old ones didn't feel special anymore. Then he saw a boy with no shoes at all. He paused and looked down. "My shoes are enough," he said quietly. Because happiness doesn't come from having more. It comes from being grateful. He waited. No one came until one girl stopped and found a friend. He stayed silent until one friend stood by and everything changed.
Lost balloon. Harshil lost his balloon and felt sad.
My balloon! Why are you crying?
Then he saw a child crying.
Here, you can
He
have
gave
it.
his balloon, and they both smiled.
Everyone was laughing at a kid who fell. Harshil laughed too. But the next day, he fell. And everyone laughed at him. He felt it deeply. From that day on, he chose kindness. Because we understand pain when we feel it ourselves.
She had nothing, but she smiled until someone noticed and and shared happiness. She felt invisible. No one noticed until one moment.
Harshil heard a sound under his
Who's
bed. He
there?
said, "Who's there?" The voice said, "Grrr, I'm
Here,
a
want a biscuit?"
monster." Harshil laughed. "It's just Nana."
Even monsters like snacks.
Quiet friend.
Why
Harshil
are
saw
you
a child
alone?
sitting all alone. Everyone else was playing.
Let's play together.
He walked up and said, "Let's play together."
She had nothing, but she smiled until someone noticed and shared happiness.
Harshil's
Oh, no.
favorite toy
It
broke. He felt sad, but fixed it with care. Mom smiled.
I can fix it.
We don't throw memories away.
We don't throw
Harshil hugged
memories
his
away.
toy. Talking
Water
tree.
for you.
Harshil watered a tree every day. One day it said, "Thank you." Harshil smiled in surprise.
You're welcome.
Even trees listen and remember kindness. Talking pencil.
This pencil
Harshil
can
found
talk.
a magical pencil. It whispered, "Don't write lies."
Why?
Why? He asked.
Because
I only write the truth.
The truth.
Episode 1. Harshil and the Victory of Good Habits. Harshil, whom everyone at home lovingly called Harry, was a very sweet and thoughtful child. His big, bright eyes always sparkled
Mom,
with
Grandma,
curiosity,
look, this book is so
eager
cool.
to learn
what
something
is it?
new. A gentle smile always played on his face, as if he found joy in every little thing around him. Harry lived in his maternal grandma and grandpa's home. His mom and dad also lived there with them. It was a warm, loving household where everyone took care of each other. Grandpa would come home from office every day, and in the evenings he'd sit with Harry in the garden, telling him wonderful stories filled with life lessons. Grandma showered Harry with love and respect. She was his best friend, looked after him every
What would you
single
like
moment,
to eat today,
and
Shona?
always made the
Something
most
yummy,
delicious
Nani?
treats
All right, Shona,
especially
this
for
will be
him.
special.
And yes, Harry had two very special friends, a cute brown dog named Tommy and a tiny white cat named Lily. Tommy always carried his red
get
ball
it,
around
boy.
everywhere, and Lily loved to
Yay,
sit by the
good
window,
puppy.
soaking up the warm sunshine. Harry loved so many things, reading storybooks, drawing colorful
Coloring is
pictures,
fun.
running around in the garden, and playing with Tommy and Lily. But over the past few months, he had grown to love something else even more, playing games and watching videos on his phone and tablet. At first, it was just for a little while, but slowly this habit began to grow. Every day when Harry came home from school, he would toss his backpack in the corner, kick off his shoes, and head straight to the couch, saying, "Mom, just 5 minutes. Let me play one quick game. Then I'll do my homework, I promise." Mom would smile and say, "Okay, sweetie, but really just 5 minutes, okay?" But those 5 minutes were never really 5 minutes. They would turn into 10 minutes, then 20 minutes, then half an hour, and sometimes even an hour or more. Harry would get so lost in the screen that he wouldn't notice what was happening around him. Tommy would come up to him with his red ball in his mouth, wagging his tail, as if saying, "Harry, come on, let's play outside." But Harry would just glance at him once and say, "Later, Tommy, I'm busy right now." Lily would sit by the window and softly meow, as if calling out, "Come here, the sunshine is so nice." But Harry couldn't hear anything. The next level of the game,
one
the
more
next
level.
video, that's all that mattered.
This
This started to worry Mom more and more. One evening, when Harry sat down with his tablet again, Mom gently said, "Harry, sweetie, staring at the screen for so long makes your eyes tired. You might even get a headache." Without looking up, Harry said, "Yes, Mom, just let me finish
Just
this level,
one more
then I'll
level."
turn it off." Dad chimed in too. "Son, back in our day, we used to play outside, run around with our friends. Why don't you go outside too? Tommy's been waiting for you." Harry smiled and nodded, but the tablet stayed right in his hands.
Too much screen isn't good, Harry.
Go play a little. One evening, when Harry was watching videos on his phone, even while eating dinner, Grandma gently held his hand and said,